So let's talk about trends and business opportunities. For those of you who will be attending the Asian Institute of Management on September 29, this is something that Ed Isidro, the founder of the Philippine Venture Capital Investment Group, will do for the very first part of your program. He will be doing a group brainstorming session about trends, and from these trends, he will extract some business opportunities which he will note down on his tear sheet. Okay? Ed Isidro will tell you that trends are things in our environment. They could be related to society, politics, technology, religion, food, health, doesn't matter. As long as it's a very, very important trend that could lead to a business opportunity, he will take note of that. Let me give an example of a technological trend. Now, as you know, one of the prominent products in the market right now is the iPad and its derivatives. You see a lot of them made in China in the malls. Okay? So, if you were to set up probably a new shop at University Mall, maybe it would be a good idea to set up an iPad shop. Why? Because you already have shops that sell cell phones, shops that sell computers, computer peripherals, cyber cafes, and so on and so forth. But there is no shop yet that exclusively sells iPads. So maybe that could be a good idea. Let me give you another example, this time of a food trend inside our school canteen. I've talked to some students and asked them what do you think is the most lucrative food establishment in the food canteen at CSB, and they said Pao Chin. And the reason, according to them, is because Pao Chin has one of the cheapest foods available, despite the fact that they're not really spectacular when it comes to taste. But doesn't matter. Apparently, there's a need and a demand in the students and the faculty members and the non-academic personnel for very, very cheap food, even if the taste is not that good. Therefore, how can we translate it into a business opportunity? If you were to set up a new food establishment in the school canteen, maybe you could set up something similar like Pao Chin. Okay? So, basically, that's how you do trends analysis and extract your business opportunities. Now, let's suppose that you have already extracted several business opportunities. Now, what do you do with them? Do you act on all of them? Do you implement all of them? Obviously not. Why? Because, well, these are still rough ideas, meaning to say we haven't tested their feasibility yet. Okay? So, we need to have some sort of funnel to test these ideas and eventually come up with a few of them. Now, here are examples of criteria that you can use to test whether a certain business opportunity is good or not. Okay? One criteria is the market. Is there a market? Is it a big market? Is it a sustainable market? Second is your skills. Okay, let's say there's a business opportunity for setting up the iPad. Do you have the skills to run an iPad store? Are you that good when it comes to servicing iPads? If not, even if the market is there, maybe this is not a good business idea for you. Other resources that you need to consider. Do you have the money to set up an iPad store? How much is the capitalization here? Or, do you have people who could help you out? Maybe you're not good in servicing an iPad store, but maybe you have friends that you could probably get, or family members to help you out, and other similar resources. Fourth, investment in terms of time, effort, and money. Do you have them? Can you run this iPad store and continue your studies at CSB at the same time? Or will it eat up a lot of your time? Will you be forced to stop your studies just to run this business? What about the risk? Statistics show that 8 or 9 out of 10 businesses fail. And that's a general statistic. How much more when you're dealing with specific businesses? So you must be able to evaluate the risk. If you're putting in 50,000 pesos, would you be comfortable if your business fails? Is it okay for you to lose 50,000 pesos? Or if not, maybe you could drop your investment to 20,000 pesos. So keep on checking the risk level and your investment as well. What are you comfortable? What amount would you comfortably lose in this particular business? And the difficulty level. Let's say there are certain skill sets that you need to learn in running a food stall. How hard are these skill sets for you? And so on and so forth. Another criteria that you could use here is financial feasibility, which we'll be talking about later on when we look at cash flow and some of the other basic financial concepts. At any rate, let's suppose that these are your criteria here, and let us suppose that A, B, C, D, E, and F are various business opportunities. So let's say criteria, business opportunity A meets this criteria, business opportunity B meets this criteria, but business opportunity C meets 3 criteria. So wouldn't you say that business opportunity C is better than A and B? Yeah, because it meets these 3 criteria. But the best business opportunity that we have is business opportunity F because it meets all of the criteria. So if we have identified business opportunity F as the best business opportunity, the next thing that we need to do is to check its financial viability.